Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And this video I'm going to be showing you how to get custom spawn eggs in Minecraft Java Edition. So these will be spawn eggs that summon in mobs or entities that they normally would never be able to summon in. And I'll be showing you how to get these kinds of spawn eggs. And I'll also be giving you some beautiful examples. So if you like Minecraft tutorials like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. But we will get started and not get distracted by the beautiful generation of Minecraft 1.18 right here. So right here I have 5 examples of this command. And we'll start right here with the first one. So the first example will be fairly simple, but then we'll move on to more extreme examples of these custom spawn eggs. So make sure you stick around for those later examples. We have the first spawn egg. So this is it. Wow, super exciting. Yeah, this is a cod spawn egg. So what will it summon in if we right click? Yeah, right. It of course summons in a lightning bolt. Yeah, so this is the premise of this idea. You have a random spawn egg, it doesn't matter which one, and you use it to summon in any entity you want. So this cod spawn egg actually summons in lightning bolts. Now there is no sound going along with it because that's not part of the entity, but there's a lightning bolt spawn egg. So what is this command? Let's look at it. So it's just a general give command. So we give, in this case, nearest player. You can specify this to a person as well, doesn't matter. So we give them a cod spawn egg. Okay, makes sense. And then the MBT data we add back here is the entity tag. And so this entity tag actually determines what entity will be summoned if you use a spawn egg. And so in this case, instead of having the ID Minecraft cod, we have the ID Minecraft lightning bolt like this. And that's pretty much it. That makes it summon the lightning bolt instead of a cod. So leave all the commands I showed you in this video in the description down below, so you can copy them over if you want to. And then we'll definitely have the right punctuation and brackets and stuff like that. So it's always important to check your brackets, check your quotation marks and stuff like that in these types of commands, because it's very easy to make mistakes. But now we know what it can do, let's explore this topic a little bit more. So the second spawn egg we have right here is still a cod spawn egg. I just used the cod spawn egg for all these since it's a little bit of an inconspicuous spawn egg, I think. So let's see what this second spawn egg will summon. Here we go. Aha! Right. We have an illusioner, but not just an illusioner. It's an illusioner that has HasVisualFire set to true. So it looks like it's always on fire, but it isn't actually on fire. And so this reveals another thing to us. Of course, it can summon in mobs that normally don't have a spawn egg. If we go into creative mode and we search for illusioner, yeah, there is nothing there. If we go through all the spawn eggs, there is no illusioner spawn egg in any of this. So this is a nice way to give some mobs that don't have spawn eggs yet a new spawn egg. And you could probably add some data packs to add some custom textures to these as well. Also, if you try to change the name of the spawn eggs, it automatically changes the name of the mob. So I'm not encouraging that, because then it could be that the illusioner is just called illusioner spawn egg, which is quite strange, of course. What you could do is give the mob itself a custom name as well, of course. So what we see here as well is that we can give MBT data to these entities. So we can actually change their MBT and inject it into one of these spawn eggs and then use it immediately to get this HasVisualFire illusioner. So we will explore this topic a little bit more in the third spawn egg, but let's look at the command first to see if we can understand it. So once again, pretty much the same thing. We give ourselves a cod spawn egg with the entity tag, in this case Minecraft illusioner, and then just the MBT tag HasVisualFire 1B or true. So that's pretty much it, and that's super easy, super simple command, and we can get these very, very fast. So let's look at the third example right here. And we will summon it, and we'll see it's a horse. Was that a bad joke? Yes, but doesn't matter. So we have a zombie horse that is glowing. It's also tamed, so I'm already the owner of the horse. It has a saddle on its back, and it has a beautiful name, of course. So lots of MBT added to this mob already. And in this way you can easily store mob information in an item, which can be super useful. So of course you could also summon these with a summon command. But if you have it in a spawn egg, you could then, for example, put it in your saved hotbars and then have it always available in there. So if you have some sort of special mob, you need in multiple maps and you don't want to look up the command every single time, you can just get these spawn eggs and put them in your saved toolbars and then transfer them over between worlds, which is super useful. So the command is right here. it is of course again similar. So cod spawn egg, EntityTag, Minecraft zombie horse. It is glowing, it is tamed. I am the owner, this is the UUID. You can look it up yourself as well. Then we have the custom name, of course, with the text and the color, which in this case is a hex color, beautiful red. It's bold, it's not italic, and it's underlined. We have the SaddleItem being a single saddle, and that's all there is to that command. It's not too difficult, it's just a whole lot of MBT data you have to add there. So then we move on to my two favorite examples right here, because I think they're just so crazy and there's so much stuff you can do with this. So right here we have the fourth example. So this is a skeleton, but not any skeleton. Once again, it's glowing, but this skeleton is equipped with a red banner. On its head, it has an elytra, it has golden leggings, diamond boots, and it has a netherite axe and a totem of undying. So lots of stuff added to this skeleton right here. I love it. So let's go into survival mode. And there we go. Yeah, the skeleton is definitely hurting me. Also, this illusioner is not very fond of me, I don't think. Nope, definitely not. I'm sorry I put you on fire forever. Alright, and then if we try to kill the skeleton, of course... Yeah, it has totem of undying, so we'll use that first, and then afterwards it will be able to die. And then we move on to the very last example of today's video. It is a very awesome spawn egg, if I may say so myself. So here it is, the fifth example. So what will it be? What will this special spawn egg summon in? It is... What? It's a spawn egg. Okay, alright. Alright, so then let's look what this spawn egg will summon in. It's another spawn egg. Alright, what will that spawn egg summon in? It's another spawn egg. Alright, what will that spawn egg summon in? It's not another spawn egg. It's 64 dead bushes. That's a lol. You stupid. How did I just insult myself? Yeah, so as I said, lots of stuff can be done with this. Stuff like this cannot be done with a summon command. Well, of course you could summon the initial one, but then you have to use the spawn egg stuff to get it to work eventually. So, of course, this is the longest command right here. I could have made it way longer. You could make this pretty much an infinite loop, I guess, eventually, if you want. Because what we have right here is we give ourselves a cod spawn egg with the entity tag Minecraft item. Okay, alright. So this spawn egg summons in an item, but what item does it spawn in? Well, it spawns in a cod spawn egg. Right. And that cod spawn egg happens to have an entity tag with the ID item. What item is that? A cod spawn egg. And then it goes on for one more layer. And then afterwards it has the item ID, but then the item is deadbush64. And we give it a display name LOL, and all of this stuff is pretty trivial, I guess. It also has a lore. And yeah, as I said, all these commands are in the description down below, so you can check them out yourself as well. Copy them over, change them up, and work with them if you want. Or just create completely new commands, of course, as well. Totally fine. But I just thought that would be so funny to get a spawn egg that summons a spawn egg, 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 and well, until I got bored, right? But there we go, that's how to get custom spawn eggs in Minecraft. This only works in Java Edition, of course, since you can only add MBT data to spawn eggs in Java Edition, sadly, not in Bedrock Edition. I do believe that this will work in previous versions as well. I'm currently on 1.18, 1.7 it will definitely work, 1.16 as well, and earlier I believe it will work as well. The syntax might be a little different in very early versions, but this could definitely work in those as well, I think. So there we go. If you have any more questions on this topic, then please leave them in the comments down below. I'll try to help you out. And also, go try out this command, see what kind of cool spawn eggs you can come up with, and leave them for other people in the comments down below as well. I hope you all enjoyed this video, so if you did, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft videos like this one. I want to thank my tier 3 member, the Smikkelaar. Thank you so much for becoming a tier 3 member. If you also want to become a member, click the blue join button below the video to check out the different tiers. There we go. I hope you all enjoyed this video and I hope to see you all in the next one. So until then, bye bye.